everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah, and today I am going to be doing a tutorial for you guys. So I made a poll asking if you would like a heart bookmark tutorial or a flower bookmark, and the winner was a flower. So I have a flower bookmark tutorial, and here's what it looks like. So what you'll need for this bookmark is 3 different colors of yarn. So you'll need a green for the stem, pink for the petals, and either like white or yellow for the center. I had white, so that's what I'm using. And then I'm going to be using a 3.5mm hook and some scissors. So let's get started. So I am really excited to be filming this video for you guys. This is my first video in my new house. So we have a new area here. Hopefully I will be doing a video of like putting together like this craft room space, like with all my yarn and everything. I'm gonna hang up a bulletin board, just like all that kind of stuff. So also, if you guys hear any noises in the background, just ignore that. That's just like the sounds of the basement, like, you know, that kind of stuff. So just ignore that and we can get started. We're gonna start by making a magic ring with our white yarn. I will link a tutorial on how to do a magic ring in the description if you are unsure of how to do this. So in our magic ring, we are going to make 8 double crochets. So once you've tightened your magic ring, you're going to go into the first stitch you made and grab your pink yarn. And this, oh my gosh, I am very mad at this yarn right now because I made this one fine and then I go to make the tutorial and my yarn is like, I don't know, it's like so annoying and I can't even untangle it. So please just don't mind it. We're just going to take our yarn and loop it over and pull through our loops to color change into pink. And then we're gonna cut this horrible mess of white and get it out of my sight. Oh wait, that rhymed. Anyways, so we're just going to tie our ends now in double knots so it doesn't come out. All right, now we can get started on the petals. So we're going to chain 3. And we're going to double crochet into the same stitch as that slip stitch. And now we are going to triple crochet or treble crochet, it's the same thing. You just loop the yarn over twice and go through. And do one of those. And then you're going to double crochet the same space, and all of this is worked into that same stitch. And then after that, you're just going to slip stitch back into it one more time. And you have created one of the petals. So you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch and chain 3 and repeat the petal again. And we'll be using the same pattern for the petal across the whole thing. So we're going to double crochet, triple crochet, double crochet again, and slip stitch back into the same spot. And there we have 2 petals. All right, and now we have all of our petals, and you can cut this and pull it through. And here we have our flower all done. So now we're going to be working on our stem part and the little leaf. So we are going to chain 45. You can chain as many or as little chains as you want. You can kind of make it to custom size, whatever you want, but I'm just gonna chain 45. So we are going to make a slip knot. And chain 45 or however many you choose to chain. Once you have chained 45, we are actually going to flip it over and work into these little bumps. We're going to make a single crochet into each one of them. And if you're having trouble going into them, you can like loosen them up with the small point of the scissors or just a smaller crochet hook to help you go in them. Once I have 2 stitches left, I will come back and show you how to make the leaves. Okay, so now I have 2 stitches left and we are going to make the leaves. So to make the leaves, you're going to double crochet into this next stitch 3 times. So into the same stitch, there's 1, 2, and 3. Then into the same stitch, you are going to slip stitch into it. And that's gonna be our first leaf. So now we are going to make the top leaf here. So we are going to do the same thing, double crochet 3 times into that stitch. So as you can see, I'm just using the point of my scissors to loosen this one up a little bit because I was having some trouble putting my hook in it. So now I'm gonna double crochet 3 times and slip stitch into it once you've done those 3. And now we have our 2 leaves. So for our last leaf, you are going to go into that first stitch coming up, which it makes it pretty easy since we went along those little bumps, so we have like actual stitches showing instead of like just kind of like almost the back of a chain. So we are going to do 3 double crochets in there. And then slip stitch back into it. And our leaves are finished. So we can cut this. And I'm just going to kind of tie them in the back here. All right, so now we have our 2 parts and now we just have to connect them. So I'm going to take my hook and insert it into the chain at the top here. Grab my green yarn and pull it through like that. So we have reconnected our green. And now I'm just going to attach it to the flower. So you can kind of attach it anywhere you like. So I'm going to just kind of go in around where I want, take my yarn and pull it through, and I'm just going to make like a slip stitch so you can just pull it all the way through. And then I'm just going to turn it upside down like this. And I'm going to go through another stitch and back through that same spot where we connected it to the flower. And pull my yarn through one more time into a slip stitch. And once you've done that, you can cut the yarn and pull it through. So now I'm just gonna tie my strings in a knot in the back. I'm gonna double knot them and our bookmark will be all done. It is all finished. Here's what it looks like. We have our little leaf and our flower. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to subscribe for more content. And I will see you all next time. Bye!